Ladies and gentlemen, it is Morganon, and we are back with more Deus Ex Human Revolution, and this place doesn't have a loading screen. That's quite nice. Well, already led to some assumptions as to the nature of this establishment. So last time we met with that Dutch hacker guy. What is this? God damn, I can't read any of this shit. It's too low res. Velouté liqueur. No idea what that is. So it looks a bit too rich for my tastes. Anyway, so yeah, we met with the hacker. He gave us the job that I think we're trying to do now. I can't quite remember. It's been a while. It looks like our objective is up, though, so let's keep going up.
I wouldn't go upstairs if I were you.
Why not? Wait, don't tell me. May and Edgar going at it again?
Yep. And you know what that means.
Yep. Edgar in a bad mood. Shame, too, because he can be sweet when he wants to.
I'm always amazed by what May gets away with.
Well, she's earned the right to talk back from time to time. When you've been around as long as she has, you know, she practically ran this place before Chance showed up.
I wish she still did.
You and me both, girl.
Oh boy. More power struggles. Well, we're probably gonna have to get our hands dirty in that business before we can continue with ours. Keep going up, I suppose. Ooh, what goes on in here? Sounds almost like a club, but it's supposed to be like a hotel.
Oh, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May. Hey, mister, you think you could go in there and pretend to be a customer? It might break up the fight.
What do you mean, pretend? Oh, yes, yes, pretend.
I told you, I am not getting augment. Not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make a lot of money.
Then tell customers to get themselves augmented, and they can go fuck themselves.
I'm sure some already have. May, look.
No, end of talking. It's too dangerous. I'm not changing myself for someone else's pleasure.
This isn't the end of the discussion. You'll get the surgery done if you want to keep working. Think about that.
What's going on in here?
My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting.
Yeah, keep walking. What? Bitch. Now then, where were we? Oh wait, we haven't met yet.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
You need to tone down on the hair,
Your
the hairspray there.
And what's my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The police leave Lower Hansa to Bell Tower. And Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money? They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had a deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hansa, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
You can't. I can.
What do you need me to do?
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. There, they're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear this little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropazine. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the Harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Hey, there were a bunch of those at the Hive. So I must wonder. Ah, someone seems a little unfriendly in there. So that's just a side quest. It's not actually what we were here to do. What we are here to do is apparently in here. We can actually get this done pretty quick. If we're careful. I don't really need to go for anything else. So I have all this. We're golden. Yeah, you got nothing.
Access
Boom.
granted.
Alright. Oh, he's taking the leak, I think.
Awesome, baby.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Oh, hey, did I tell you that the boss is forcing some of the girls to get augmented? Sometimes I talk so much I forget who I told what.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so he thinks it'd be a nice little gimmick to bring in more customers. Personally, I don't think the girls should be forced into anything, but I find it amazing how passionate people are on both sides of this whole augmentation thing. Some think it's the end of us all, others think it's going to lead us to paradise. In Kabbalah...
What exactly am I doing here again? Probably important to know before I break in. Steal a TYM employee card from one of their guards.
They say that humanity is supposed to correct itself, and I so believe that's true. You have to have faith that people sort of unify.
There it is.
You got any news yet? You know I hate being left in the dark.
Yeah, I found Van Bruggen. Looks like the Tai Young Medical Corporation hired him and the Mercs to destabilize us.
TYM? They already have the lion's share of the global augmentation market. Why use Van Bruggen?
In order to get that share. Hopefully I'll be able to prove it once I get this smart card back to Van Bruggen.
You need backup, let me know.
Thanks. Well, we'll worry about that in a minute. I do kind of... It feels strange with, Hang on, what? Why is the... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk to the guy on the roof. Like, there are a lot of side quests you can run into between the main missions, and... It does feel kind of strange, like... It seems like most of my videos are dedicated to those. But... I don't want to miss out on too much.
Shove off, before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning,
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
Oh, really? That's the only choice I have?
Here. Now where's Ning?
Okay, but you never heard this from me. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district, but they'll probably have a couple of guys there watching her.
Is that so? Beautiful. Well, that's what extortionists get, I think. So, I know this is not my most popular series going on right now, but I do intend to try and wrap it up as quick as I can. I want this, at the very least, to be done before Risen 3 comes out in August. So, what I intend with Risen 3 is to kind of, since I know there's like 3 factions and everything in that, I intend to kind of have, I'll be doing 3 playthroughs at once. I won't be showing all of them. I'll probably just kind of be highlighting where there are differences, but I should really save this discussion for another video, but basically what that amounts to is I definitely cannot have so many different games going on at the same time if I'm going to be doing that. So I at least need this wrapped up.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
Am I? Or are you? Have any concussion grenades? I don't know why I'm carrying that. Probably because I want the Typhoon someday. Well, boop. Yow! Okay, that did not work the way I wanted. Alright, well, let's try something else then.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
Ah! Clipping! That's what you get. She's been held in a locker, it sounds like. Yeah, I was actually trying to do iron sights there, but instead I got stuck on inmate straight from the boss. New code 5377. Delete this after you change the fucking code. Ah! Should have listened to your masters.
Leave me!
Fine, you can stay here. Nobody's ever coming back for you, but...
Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her, thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
You're welcome. All in a day's work. What's down here? Sewer access? Most likely. Alright, well that's done, so... why don't we get back to May? Just wrap up that quest right quick. Before we take care of some real business. Unless she has more jobs for us to do, which is quite likely. I really hate the lag in these hub areas. Seems unnecessary, but it's probably just all the lights and smokes and particle effects. Really bogged down my, just really bogged down my memory. Wrong way. Quest complete.
Ning, did you find her?
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
Suicide? Kind of hard to imagine a man like that committing suicide.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest.
Sounds quite inelegant, but functional.
Why does his death need to look like a suicide?
I've made threats against Chan in the past. Because you helped Ning, if anything happens to Chan now, his harvester friends will think we are responsible. I do not want that to happen.
Once Chan is gone, what will you do? Won't some other drug lord turned pimp take advantage of your vulnerability?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire them to protect us. It should be more than enough, and I can trust them.
Tell me about Diamond Chan.
He's a monster. At first, he forced my girls to take drugs until they be addicted. It made them easy to control and dependent on him. But now, with cheap black market augmentations and customers with augmentation fantasies, it is even worse.
The Li Xing you spoke of earlier.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments are just another form of control. The girls can always be tracked, and the need for neuropathy means they will not run away.
Sounds dirty.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture without resorting to murder.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Meaning I could plant drugs on him.
Not on him. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me. I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
Somebody a drug lord, don't you think he would have something there?
I'll do it.
Good. I'll give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs. Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked him out. When you are done, return to me and I will contact my friend in the police. He will do the rest.
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around. But be careful. Even alone, Chan is dangerous.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder. Any suspicion will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps. Which means strictly hand-to-hand submission shouldn't be a problem.
That is good, yes. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
Well, that would mean using this takedown thing, but more often than not, those actually involve, blunt force trauma. With, the punching and the kicking and the arm breaking and the neck judo chopping. So, I don't think any of those would really work. But, we might not really go with the lethal approach. It's probably a bit cleaner and more reliable to, you know, let the police earn their keep. I gotta be honest, I don't understand why it has to go to third person for the ladders. I can't make that jump. No way, no how. And we're going. Boop. There you go, buddy. Ooh, revolver. I feel like I had one of those and got rid of it, so I probably don't want it. Is that a Keurig? Got a stash of drugs? There you go. Well, we'll just leave him here and make it look like it was drug exchange gone very poorly. Alright. Yup. Oh, I made it. Wow. I am shocked.
Has Chan been taken care of?
I planted the drugs and left him unconscious in his apartment. Your friend should have no trouble with the arrest.
I will contact him immediately. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done, but here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it.
Yep, that's quite nice. Thank you. And an achievement on top of it. Alright, well, that bit of dirty nastiness is taken care of. Hopefully this place is in better shape for it. But now it's on to more urgent matters. We have to get back to Van Bruggen with this smart card thing, which I believe his intention was to reprogram it to let us into Bell Tower or something. Whatever it was. We'll figure it out once we get to him. Knock, knock.
You actually came back. My faith in human nature is restored.
Save it. Here's the smart card and my passport. Now start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the pango. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward. Tai Young Medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jason. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me how?
Don't be such an asshole.
Oh, come on! I helped you